Good morning, students of standard 6. Welcome in day 13. As you know that in day 12 I have taught you about conductors. What is conductors? Conductor means the materials which allow to pass electricity through them easily are called conductors. Okay, and the some examples of conductors are: most of the metals are good conductor, as for example copper, aluminium, gold, silver. Okay, and graphite is only one exceptional case non-metal and which is good conductor of electricity. So students, today I will teach you another topic, insulators. Okay, what is insulator? Insulator is just reverse of the conductors. That means the materials which do not allow to pass electricity through them easily are called insulators. Okay, so let us see electrical insulator. The materials which do not allow electricity to pass through them are known as electrical insulators. For example, plastic, wood, glass and rubber. These are insulator. Why? Because these are made by non-metals. That means these are not metals. Okay, that is why they are used to cover materials that carry electricity. That means that these materials are used to cover the wires or any other electrical equipments where electricity is supplied that carry electricity, such as wires. The plastic covering that surrounds wire is an electrical insulator. You have seen there, wire is always connected with rubber or plastic materials. Such materials are insulators. Okay, without the help of insulators, the use of electrical appliances is impossible. That means, just like the electrical conductor is very important for us, like this insulator is also, it is very important for us. Okay, why? Because the conductors are covered by insulators and protect us to electrical shock. Okay, so we can't imagine conductor is used in electrical appliances without insulators. Conductors and insulators are both equally important for us. So we can say that conductors and insulators both are equally important for us. Okay, students, our body is also a good conductor of electricity. That means we feel electric shock. Why? Because our body is also a good conductor of electricity. Okay, so we should handle all electrical appliances, hence we should handle all electrical appliances with care. Okay, insulators protect us from getting an electric shock. Electric shock means the current, when current passing through our body, then we can say that this is electrical shock given by electricity. Okay, so insulators protect us from electric shock. That is why an electrician wears rubber gloves to protect himself from getting electric shock. Students, you have just remembered day 1 class. I have explained a figure. Silas asked his father, Papa, why electrician use rubber gloves when he is repairing electrical equipments? Okay, answer is here in the last video. Okay, see, that is why an electrician wears rubber gloves to protect himself from getting electric shock. Okay, his electrical repairing tools also have an insulation on the top of the handle. You have just seen the screwdriver or pliers. There is an insulators like rubber or plastics made on the handle. Okay, therefore he can use them safely even if he is not wearing rubber gloves. Suppose that he is not wearing rubber gloves, then he is also protected from electric shock by the made of the tools by insulators. Distilled water is an insulator. I have told you, normal water, tap water is a good conductor of electricity, but distilled water is a bad conductor, that means insulator of electricity. It does not conduct electricity, that means distilled water does not allow to pass electricity through them, so it is bad conductor of electricity, it is an insulator. Students, today I have finished all the topics of chapter 12, electricity and circuits. Okay, and I hope you understood very well each topic of this chapter. Okay, if you have any confusion in any topics, then you will ask to me in doubt class. Okay, so first of all, you all revise all the topics. You will see all the videos once again. There are 13 videos provided me, and I have finished this chapter. I have taken 13 videos to complete this chapter. Okay, so you all to just see once again all the videos and copy it. If there is any problem, then you will note on the notebook and you will ask in every dot class. Okay, now students, see here some practice in text question. Okay, last person is in text question, and question number 1 is, what is a switch? I have taught you about switch. What is switch? Switch is a device which is used to circuit, break or close. Okay, switch is a device which is used to open or break or close the circuits. Okay, question number 2, when does an electric current flows in a circuit? When does an electric current flow in a circuit? When circuit is closed, then electric current flows in the circuit. Okay, that means when the circuit is closed, then current flows through the circuit. Now question number 3, our body is oblique and dash. I have told you that our body is also a good conductor of electricity, so you will fill here, our body is a conductor of electricity. Now students, it's time for your homework, so write down homework. Now students, see, this is your homework for day 13. Today I have given once again 2 questions. Question number 1, differentiate between conductors and insulators, giving suitable examples. That means you will differentiate between conductors and insulators and give some examples of conductors and insulators. Question number 2, classify into conductors and insulators. There some materials is given and you have to separate which are conductor and which are insulator. Metal spoon, shoelace, ball pen, hair clip, plastic ruler, comb, copper wire, cotton thread, etc. Okay, students, today's class is over. Thanks to all of you for watching me. Have a nice day.